Marco Rubio is pitching himself as the Republican candidate of the future. He's not looking back, he's looking forward, but Jake Tapper is not buying it.
Now, just yesterday, a leader from yesterday began a campaign for president by promising to take us back to yesterday. Yesterday is over.
61% of Republican voters under the age of 30, I believe, support same-sex marriage. On that issue, same-sex marriage, Senator, you're the candidate of yesterday.
Well, a couple points. Number one, that is an issue that will largely be determined at the state level, since marriage laws have always been defined by the states. I'm not, for example, ever supported a federal constitutional amendment to define marriage because I believe states define marriage in their laws. The second point I would make is I think there are still a significant number of Americans that believe that the definition of marriage should be that of one man and one woman, as it has been for thousands of years.
There are a lot of
Americans, and that continues.
but they're a minority, and
well, I mean, there's a large minority. In essence, there are still parts of this country that believe that way. But irrespective of it, we're in a republic. If you want to change the marriage laws of your state, go to your state legislature and get your legislators to change it.
Yeah, first of all, for thousands of years, it has not just been one man, one woman. Even inside of Christianity, we need to continually get that out there. But there are many formulations of marriage, including multiple men, multiple women, embraced by Christianity historically.
Right, and as a 43-year-old, he's among probably a very even smaller number in a poll that would be taken within his demographic of that. This is a clever way, this yesterday thing, of Marco Rubio going after Jeb Bush by going after Hillary Clinton.
That's a good point, yeah.
Party of yesterday. It's a subtle way of doing it. Go after, as much as you can, the politics of yesterday. Go after Hillary Clinton, and by that, you're also saying the same thing to Jeb Bush without directly naming him.
Yeah, I think, look, I want to say it's a slightly... Jake Tapper's criticism of him is a little bit easy, I guess. You say that you're the candidate of the future, so I'm going to find a position of yours
But what's wrong with easy criticism?
No, because you can
right.
pitch yourself as being for the future without every single one of your positions being in that way. But I will say that it seems disingenuous to say, first of all, that she's for the past. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. What about what she has announced says that we're going to go back to 1950? It doesn't make any sense. And especially he's saying to a crowded room of conservatives, the past is over. Forget about the past. The conservatives do generally, philosophically, like the traditions of the past. They think back to the golden eras of America. It doesn't make sense from either angle. It certainly differentiates them, but it doesn't make a lot of philosophical sense.
It's a way we never were, and that's what they're really,
probably not.
They look back at.
Yeah, and I wish that every time we did a story about Marco Rubio, we had the water sipping video to run to. I know that he wants to look to the future, not to the past, but that was a funny ass video.
It was funny, yeah.